Yo, welcome back to another video, man. 3 back-to-back, man. So, today, man, we are going to be reacting to this guy right here, Anabolic Stick. Never saw his videos before. I wanted to check him out. This video is titled, Why Diamond Gym Needs to Be Stopped. I don't know what's happening, man. It started getting a lot of hatred. I watched a couple videos. I'm familiar with the gym. Apparently, it's getting a good amount of hatred just because you can't blink or you can't close your eyes while you lift. You can't drink water, and there's more issues upon this topic, man. So let's just see what my boy has to say, man.
So this is Diamond Gym, a gym which has been dubbed the most dangerous gym in America, and for good reason. You've got influencers nearly sustaining career-altering injuries, busting open their heads, constantly throwing up, getting into fights, and somehow even losing toes. They've absolutely blown up on social media recently, and with their 200 rep sets,
200. Go. I can't even count to 200.
This gym appears to be all pain, no gain, yet it's still somehow become a rite of passage for fitness influencers who make a pilgrimage there to see whether they can survive a workout. However, with their newfound attention has also come a massive wave of backlash on social media.
Someone's gotta say it, bro. This Diamond Gym shit is the corniest thing I have ever seen in my life.
With tons of creators calling out their style of training, and comment sections just blowing up with people calling them corny.
Listen, bro, I don't think it's corny. I just think that it exceeds. Like, it's too extreme. It's too extreme. The Army isn't that fucking aggressive, man. The Navy SEALs probably. I'm not, no disrespect, man. But the Navy SEALs, it's possible that they don't have to go through the amount of bullshit that these guys have to go through. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to discipline and getting yelled at so much. It's a fucking gym, bro. I'm there to fucking work out. You know what I'm saying? Boxers, MMA fighters probably don't have to go through this amount of getting yelled at and this amount of intensity. Not physical intensity, but mental intensity. I mean, you can't drink water. I mentioned this at the beginning of the video. You can't drink water while you work out, bro?
What?
What are you talking about, bro? I don't understand, bro. Why? You understand? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you fail the set and you can't exceed the reps that you need to exceed, you're going to get hit. You're going to get yelled at. You're going to get, forced to do it again. I was watching Will. Shout out to the YouTuber Will. I forgot his last name. He's an extremely popular gym YouTuber. I was watching his video a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, and he went there. He genuinely couldn't squat anymore. He had a lot of weight on his shoulders. He could not squat. He just couldn't get up. And when he finally barely got up, they forced him to redo the set, and he couldn't do it. He almost passed out, I think, through the video. And so this isn't discipline. This is past discipline. This is past that extreme bar. In my opinion, this is just straight damage to your body, to your mental. You're traumatizing your body. And I just don't respect this type of stuff. I really don't. But let's continue, man.
But before we get into all of that, let me introduce you all to the 3 trailblazers, the innovators, who grew bored of hypertrophy and decided to pioneer atrophy-based training. First up is Hadi Abdel. Hadi's a familiar face as he's been periodically popping up on the official NASA-calibrated, military-grade, anabolic stick fake natty radar for years now. He's basically an ex-fake natty turned self-proclaimed hardcore lifter.
He looks good, but I don't think it's possible to achieve that body unless you're 15 years in the gym since you're born without steroids. I'll just be honest with you. My boy took smelling salts in his bits.
I mean, he technically still is a fake natty. He never really admitted to his gear usage, but as far as I can tell, he doesn't make being natty his entire brand anymore. I think he's mostly dropped the grift by now, but more on that later. Even though Diamond Gym has been around for a very long time, Hadi's really the guy that gave this gym a new large platform on social media, as he was already pretty established by the time he started training and making videos there. Next up is Scala. Not really much to say about this guy. He's a firefighter and Diamond Gym native who's known for just standing in the background of Hadi's videos, constantly screaming, which is basically promo for his clothing brand called
Bitch, I'd rather die!
He's also recently very publicly fallen out with the rest of the crew for constantly promoting his clothing brand.
Bitch, I'd rather die!
Oh my gosh. All right, this is corny. This is cringy. This is corny. I don't fuck with this.
Without contributing anything financially to the production of the videos.
I'd rather die! Motherfucker! This what the fuck I am who I am! Ah!
And then
What's the point of screaming, bro? Calm the fuck down.
last, but certainly not least, we've got the progenitor, the architect,
Unk?
the
Is it
Dawn, Unk. Unk is also a firefighter and Diamond Gym native, and he's the one commanding these workouts and is responsible for putting everyone through abject torture, while pretty much just standing by and doing nothing himself. He runs an incredibly tight ship and has an entire list.
Thank you, bro. Somebody fucking said it. I was genuinely about to say this when this guy finished the sentence. I was waiting to say this. Unk, I never seen this guy suffer, bro. I never seen him suffer. I never seen him suffer before, bro. Why the hell is he telling everybody, do this, do this, do this? And you're just sitting in the fucking background, just kind of like, okay, do it again. The fuck, you're not my master, bro. Do this shit too. You know what I'm saying? I was watching so many videos of the Diamond Gym, and he's just kind of in the background yelling. You know what I'm saying? He does a couple sets, cool, but he is so much bigger than other guys. And he's telling the other guys to match his weight. That doesn't make sense, bro. That doesn't make sense, bro. Somebody who's 300 pounds and benches 400 pounds, let's say, or some extreme number, you can't expect me, 190 pounds, whose maximum bench is 265, to bench that. That's weird, right? You can't match it, bro. And there's no shame in not being able to match it. Well, Unk thinks differently. And so that's why there's so many potential risks. There's so many things that, you know, you can damage your body by doing this stuff, man. And these guys don't really see that. I'm getting worked up for real, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
List of rules that people must follow, lest they of course get banished to the hill. For example, if you even dare to take a single sip of water.
Everybody to the hill. Hill, everybody. Hill. You all right?
You've got Hottie, genuinely worried thinking someone just died or some shit just to find out Alex Eubanks took a sip of water. And if whatever you're drinking has any color to it, you get to do some extra burpees on top of that.
What the fuck? Yo, I don't give a fuck. Hell, everybody
Oh my, it just this shit pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I know it's not that deep, but like, damn, bro, this shit genuinely pisses me off, bro. I don't understand why people enjoy this type of things, man. What is the point? Listen to me, bro. What is the point of not being able to drink water when working out? I don't understand. I don't want people in the comments talking about it's discipline, Andre. Yo, it's discipline, man. They're just getting disciplined. Water, bro. Water. I fight, or I don't fight anymore as much as I used to. Bro, we had water breaks, bro. My trainer was in the UFC for 4.5 years. He let us have water breaks, bro. Right? I did Taekwondo for 9 years. We had water breaks. This is weightlifting. If anything, it actually makes more sense to restrict water or drinking and quenching your thirst and shit when fighting, when training for a fight, because there's no water while you're fighting. Well, it's the gym. I just don't understand it, man.
burpees, bro. I fuck you. Bro. And it's colorful. 35. Now.
Yo, what am I supposed to?
And also, he said "fuck you" to his face, man. I'm not gonna square up with this guy, but I'm leaving, bro. I'm gonna leave the fucking gym. This is like, what type of disrespect is this shit? I'm paying for you to come up to me and say "fuck you." What type of training is this shit?
Die.
What does that mean? That doesn't make
Die.
sense.
You already bought them the house. They have to die. Come on. 35. Come on. Halfway there. More. I don't care. Go home. There's multiple hospitals around here. everybody gets shot, so it's a lot of hospitals. 35 burpees and 30. Out of here. Bye.
So to add some context as to why Hadi looks like he's about to die, he threw up like a couple of minutes earlier in this video for having to go to the hill for the 8th time, just because, you guessed it, Unk caught him taking a sip of water. So he really should have drank some Gatorade to replenish those lost electrolytes, but no, not if Unk has any say in the matter. The guy is in actual pain and is having to do some burpees because of that. One grown-ass man letting another grown-ass man stop him from drinking fluids after vomiting, and even letting him penalize him for it. Yeah, this gym is never escaping the humiliation ritual accusations. Like, I can kind of see why they think not drinking
like a
any
cult,
water
basically.
during the
This is a
workout makes
cult.
them hard, but not rehydrating after vomiting while you're working out intensively? Dude, that's just plain dangerous and stupid. Like, dude, I swear to God, okay, I hate to be the one breaking this to you, man, but you're not a Navy SEAL during Hell Week, okay? Like,
I literally said in the beginning of the video, I don't even think Navy SEALs go through this extreme amount. Listen, man, no disrespect. All right, I doubt any Navy SEALs are watching, bro. Thank y'all, man. You know, no disrespect. I'm sure I could not go through a little bit of what you guys go through. I'm just saying, when it comes to Navy SEALs and when it comes to the gym, bro, out of all things, the fucking gym, bro, you lift weights in that bitch. You can't compare the two, but let's say we are comparing the two, theoretically, hypothetically. It's kind of like, yo, as a gym person, bro, this shit is worse than being a Navy SEAL when in a ratio, you know what I'm saying? Let's just continue, bro.
you're picking up heavy circles and putting them back down. Just drink some water, man. It's not that serious. You know, it's gotten to a point where every fitness influencer that pulls up to Diamond Gym at some point or another tries to sneak off to drink some water.
I mean, you can sip water, just don't get caught. So like, when you go to the front desk, that's it.
How'd you walk over there? My friend, you got mad.
Take deep breaths, take deep breaths.
No.
Now, if for some reason the no water rule wasn't stupid enough for you, you're also not allowed to close your eyes at any point during your sets.
Stop closing your eyes. That's already 10. That's out of 10 push-ups.
Now, the reasoning for this is because during battle, you should never close your eyes as to always be
Bro, you're not training to fight. Bro, if you want to try and fight and be good at fighting, go train MMA, bro. The fuck are you doing at the gym? Stop implementing MMA training into the gym, bro. Or stop implementing these techniques into the gym. I'm lifting fucking weights. What, the weights are going to hurt me? If I close my eyes, the weight's going to come and punch me? No. The fuck are you talking about, bro? It's just a habit. You feel me? It's not that deep, man.
able to see the enemy. Just one small problem though. You're not fighting in the octagon or getting into firefights in Kandahar.
Right.
You're in Maplewood, New Jersey. There is one thing, however, that this gym has in common with an active war zone, and it's that sometimes innocent people get caught in the crossfire. You see, Unk has a habit of just randomly locking on to random cameramen and forcing them to do burpees for absolutely no fucking reason.
Go kind of go is what they told me.
That should not do itself.
Yo, nah. Fuck out. Oh, shit.
Hey, yo, matter of fact, somebody gotta figure it the fuck out.
Somebody.
Either you gonna do it or you gonna do it. Cause y'all came together.
Where you at? Come on.
Where I'm from,
Oh,
you shoot the
shit.
shooter and the driver. And you the driver.
Oh, shit.
Take your little ass over there, 25 burpees. Cause kinda fucking up, you're gonna die.
You know, the 50 burpees are one thing. Getting emasculated and called a little man in front of hundreds of thousands of viewers, though, those are fighting words. That's all I'm saying. Me personally, I wouldn't let that shit slide. But that's just me, though. That's just me. I mean, I'd end up getting my skull caved in by this absolute behemoth of a man, don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't just take it like a good boy, okay? That's that's generational aura debt,
You
right?
gotta be physically stronger to win in a certain type of way, bro. I generally just be like, yo, I'm leaving, man. I'm gonna fucking leave, bro. This is disrespectful as fuck. Have fun. Bye. Boom. Simple. I ain't gonna get disrespected like this shit, man. It's
There.
bad.
Your great grandkids are still gonna be paying that one off. Yeah, I wouldn't do shit, I can't lie. You know, that wasn't even the first time that happened to the poor guy. They hired him to film for Hussein Farhad as well, and Unk pulled the exact same shit.
Yo, little cameraman. Put your little ass over here. Give me this. 50 push push-ups. Let's go. He never did a show. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't read enough books. He doesn't know anything. Bitch, I've been in the gym with legends. Have you? I was in Diamond Gym since '96. Have you been? What's your in the gym resume looking like? How many bodies you caught?
Whoa! Pause. Unc, what? Bodies?
Huh?
Unc, what you mean by that? See, I always knew I got some homoerotic vibes from Diamond Gym, bruh. A bunch of grown-ass men letting another grown man dominate them.
Shout out to Dexter, bro. I watched this. I'm on season 2. I've been watching like 6 episodes per night. I'm on season 2 right now. It's amazing. Go watch it if you haven't already, bro.
In the gym in front of hundreds of thousands of people. Hold on now, that's gotta be part of the humiliation ritual. You gotta become one of Unc's bodies. Now,
What the fuck was that, bro? What the fuck? Spider-Man getting back shots, bro. What the fuck?
this stuff goes deeper than I thought. Even Hottie was like, what?
How many bodies you caught? How many?
But okay,
Right.
let's get down to the meat of it all, and their largest source of criticism, their training methodology. If you go to this gym hoping to build any muscle, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. Matter of fact, I genuinely think you're more likely to lose muscle as a natural lifter training there. By lifting the way they lift, you're just putting yourself at an increased risk of developing rhabdomyolysis and pissing out your muscle tissue, while not reaping any more hypertrophic benefits than if you were to train like a normal person would. You see, the average set at Diamond Gym comprises of between 100 and 200 reps, and no matter which muscle group you train, you also have to do 30 push-ups between each set. Yes, that also includes leg day.
Let's go. Put it up a rack. Let's go down. 40.
Get right to it.
Head up.
Factor in the hill runs and burpees every single time someone breaks the rules, and it starts to make sense pretty fast why nearly everyone vomits and why many fitness influencers heavily consider tapping out in the middle of these workouts. Take for example Mikey from the Trent Twins. He's someone who's very much used to training with high intensity, yet he nearly called it quits in the middle of his visit to Diamond Gym.
It's 2 twins, right? Here, I don't see him. That's what I'm saying. Where your brother at?
Let's go find his
Go get him. Yo.
He's good. Hey, mate. Our work. Good.
Uh-oh, was that Gatorade? Was that Gatorade? Get your ass to the hills. Get your ass to the hills, bro. Damn.
Ain't no joke. Nah, I gotta start doing my cardio.
You know what it is? It's the back and forth. So you got one thing here, then you got this here, then you got this here, then you got this here.
I don't do that shit. I get super sets. That's about it, bro.
Yeah. Imagine you had to do deadlift.
You got some water?
Are in some thing, man.
Hey, man, it's Diamond Gym.
Why doesn't he do the hill sprints, Unc? You do that shit too.
I just want y'all to know, this real, this not fake. His heart rate's so high because it's moving, and it's a lot of weight, and it's a lot of volume. So you're getting worked up, you're not getting time to rest. It's a product of it, it happens. We just gotta go.
Let's go eat.
You know, if the big brolic tatted up black dudes and chains on the barbells were enough of a signifier that Diamond Gym is a rather hardcore lifting establishment, then surely the old head screaming, "What happens when death becomes you?" should do the trick.
What happens when death becomes you, motherfucker? Let's fucking go! What happens when death becomes you? Let's go! Yeah, come on! Death fucking becomes you. You're fucking immortal in this shit. Everybody's fucking man. You're a fucking god! Let's fucking go!
They've got crazy.
What does that mean, though? What happens when death becomes you? What does that mean?
He knows. They've got the God of War in this. Who's this guy? Oh, dude. Diamond Gym is an actual fucking fever dream, man. The intensity is actually off the charts though, and the fact that Hottie trains like this regularly is crazy. Which, by the way, is also how he's inadvertently ratted himself out. He's always claimed natural, even though he most likely wasn't from the start. I mean, just look at his physique and the company he kept.
Right.
Birds of a feather flock together and all. But no one that is natural could actually train like this on a regular basis and recover. I mean, the guy is vomiting every workout, and just listen to what he himself has to say.
You know, bro, I do this shit every day, don't get no easier. Just as fucked up as it was last time.
And you know what one of the
It can't be healthy, bro. This shit cannot be healthy for you, bro. The gym is a symbol for healthiness. It's not this type of gym though. I'm not gonna lie. This
Dumbest
shit's not
things
healthy,
about Diamond Gym is, none of the weights scale to the muscularity of the fitness influencers. If Unk's big roided ass does a certain weight, well tough luck buddy, you could literally be someone that doesn't even work.
Exactly. That's also what I already said, bro. If Unk, like I said, with my benching example, if Unk benches 400 and I bench 260, how the fuck am I gonna bench to like 400, bro? And why the fuck am I a pussy for it? You know what I'm saying? It's just sad.
Work out like Nick Nayarcina, and you're gonna have to match those weights. Like, what's the actual point? Why make him do the same weights as Unk does,
Right.
just to have two dudes practically lift the weight for him, rather than simply taking off some of the plates to a weight that he can actually do himself to any meaningful degree? Whether he reaches failure in 8 reps with the assistance of 2 dudes, or 8 reps by himself with lower weights, it has the exact same effect. Even Will Tennyson, a very seasoned and very strong lifter, was just straight up telling them that it is outside of his physical capacity to lift as much weight as Unk does, to the point where it just doesn't even make sense to try.
I'm gonna ride with you. Yo, come on, bro. Get out of your head, bro. Yeah, I know you in your head before you even start.
10 reps there, and I'm changing the weight off here. 10? So balance it out.
So you give me this out there. No, bro.
Listen, be quiet.
It was really hard to stay confident going into these sets because it was so far out of my comfort zone. Any sign of self-doubt,
Is this the guy with the death fucking clothing brand he keeps stealing? I just want to say Will, bro. I mentioned him in the beginning. His name Tennyson. I forgot his last name. He's a great YouTuber, bro. Go check him out. Much love to him, man. I saw this video a couple months ago, bro, and it sucks.
placed on myself really pissed them off. Like, really pissed them off a lot.
We'll fuck you up right here.
A lot.
Get it in your fucking head, you can do it. Alright, here we go. I can't. Yo, let's fucking go.
Bro.
Go.
I don't get it, man. Do they think we live in an anime where you can just go Super Saiyan and magically lift?
Right. It doesn't matter. Okay, listen, bro. I understand the root of this, the mental root when it comes to this gym. They believe, specifically Unk, but they all believe that if you have enough willpower, you can overcome your physical limits. Now, there's some truth to that. Think about it. If you have willpower, you can overcome your physical limits. There's some truth to that. But when it comes to a genuine weightlifting or anything physical, like really physical, bro, there's limits, bro. Genetics, weight, muscularity. There are certain attributes, there are certain factors and variables that you genuinely cannot control or have controlled to the maximum. You can't get any taller, bro. You kind of exceeded it. It's over now, right? How you going to expect a 5'3" guy to dunk and you're 6'6"? You know what I'm saying? So there's certain physical limits. Willpower will not exceed those physical limits, bro. Willpower gets you a lot of places and it gets you hella far. But, bro, when you're physically limited compared to the big-ass, roided-ass guy over there called Unk, you just can't lift as much as he can, and that's okay. How about we race? Let's see who's faster, bro. How about that? And if he's not faster, I'll make him do 5-mile laps over and over again and see how he likes it, right? I guarantee you I'm way faster than him, right? And so you just simply can't compete with certain people in certain categories just as much as they can't compete with you in certain categories, bro. I'm sure that I speak Spanish and Serbian and Russian and all these languages that I know fluently. I can speak them better than him. Does that mean he's a bitch and he's a pussy? No, it just means that we have different things that we're strong at. And so I understand the whole willpower can beat physical thing. I understand that shit. But there's, like this guy said, we're not in an anime, bro, where you can just activate Super Saiyan mode. You can just be like, I'm Super Saiyan now. Doesn't work. Listen, bro, I'm a big gym goer type of guy, physical thing type of guy. Like I love MMA. You know, I love all these things. But even I and even hella experienced people have to admit that this is insane. This is mentally weird, bro. This is not it. And so a lot of times, bro, we force ourselves to do things because it looks good on paper. It looks good for the views. It looks good for the story. When we're just damaging our body even more. There's a certain limit, bro. And this gym doesn't know that. But yeah, bro. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below, bro. You know, don't hate me, bro, but I just don't respect this gym. But yeah, bro, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I love each and every one of you. Wishing everybody peace and happiness. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one, man. God bless and peace.